Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, bell, so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in the comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. So as I said in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I definitely want to get into when we're talking about Deyjah Harris, which is T.I.'s daughter. Now, recently she has posted some pictures that was on her Twitter account, and I'm nosy, so I look at the comments and stuff like that under it. And one comment in particular stood out to me. A guy was saying, basically he was pointing out some marks on her arm, and she says that it's okay and not to worry about it and whatnot and the third. But it caused me to start looking a little bit more closer into this baby's Instagram profile and also her Twitter account profile. And she talks about how she doesn't really have, people to talk to in her family. She can't really talk to, when she needs to talk about women problems and issues and stuff, she can't talk to Tiny. She doesn't feel comfortable talking to her mother or her sister. She basically, if you go to this child's Twitter account and you just scroll at the things that she's liking, the things that she's reposting, and the things that she's actually stating herself, there is something wrong. It seems like this child is crying out for help. And I'm sick and tired of seeing people, grown people. And I know that this child is a grown woman now, because she's over the age of 18, but I'm so sick and tired of seeing grown-ass people going to kids of celebrities' profiles and saying things rude to them and just negative and just out of pocket. Like, there was one comment where somebody was saying Tiny, or that Tiny is her stepmother and that she has a mother. And the person goes back to telling her, well, Tiny is your mother technically. And it's like, no, she has a person that actually birthed her, that actually is her mother besides Tiny. Tiny is her additional stepmother. You know what I'm saying? That's not her damn mother. That's an additional mother. And people need to get that corrected. There's all different types of situations when you have additional parents and stuff like that. But you do actually come from someone. Now, if she didn't have a relationship with her birth mother and, or it was, bad terms or whatever, then I can understand people being like, well, you need to give your birth mother a little bit more whatever, because that's the person that actually raised you and actually took care of you and made sure that you're in the position that you're in. You know what I'm saying? When your real birth parent wasn't there. But at the end of the day, T.I. was taking care of her as well as her birth mother. She was going back and forth. She just lived with T.I. because, of course, he was a moneymaker. He was the guy that has all the money, and the most of the money. I'll say most of the money, and he was able to do more things for Deyjah. So that's why she stayed with him. But she's definitely going through something. You can tell that she's been going through something. I felt like she was going through something ever since, when T.I. was to go check up on her, had that whole doctor experience thing, and she was so embarrassed on the show and on the internet. I felt like, during that time something was wrong. But then I was like, well, she's gotten older. We don't see her on the show. You really don't even see her unless she posts up something on her Instagram account or up on the Twitter. So, it's like out of sight, out of mind. So I really, had stopped thinking about her until I recently saw this post where someone was exposing her about, her arm and stuff. And she was saying, don't worry about it. But then I got to reading and I'm like, dang, this girl really seems like she is sad. She is depressed. She is really going through some hard times right now. And it seems like all the proof is on the internet. And it's like we don't pay attention to all these signs. When people tell us that they're sad or that they have no one to talk to, those are the times where you're like, even if you feel like you can't be that help for that person, those are the times you direct other people to that person, or you direct that person to other people, or to, someone who can help, or something that could possibly help them. These are small cries that they're doing right now. And I think that what she's doing on the internet with her arm being revealed, it wasn't like she was trying to hide it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like she didn't want to talk about it, you can tell. She just said that she was fine. I don't think that she wants people to make a big deal out of this, but if we're noticing this type of stuff, what the hell is T.I. and her mother, and also Tiny has been an additional mother, what are they doing? Because if we're seeing these marks on her arm doing pictures and stuff like that, what are they doing to, like, is no one paying attention to this? And I know that the parents, T.I. and Tiny, have always had, you know, a lot of things going on, whether it's their work or whether, you know, they're being involved in some type of scandal or something like that. So I know that they're busy, but nobody is paying attention to this child as far as I can see. And I'm just gonna say, I hope that somebody definitely looks at this video and decides to go check up on that child or say something. And she does interact with her fans, at least it seems like. I haven't got anything back. I just asked her, was she okay? You know what I'm saying? Other people have went to go like it. She hasn't said anything yet, but she does respond to some fans. So maybe one of you guys can get out there and reach, you know, say something, and maybe, I don't know. I hate when I see people, especially young people or hell, old people, anybody. I hate when I see people that you can tell that something is wrong. And it doesn't matter if they have money or not. Those sometimes are the people that need the most, just as well as, you know, people who don't have it, us. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody needs to help this child. I see it's a desperate cry for help. Y'all drop a comment in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. And I'm going to get at y'all in the next video respectfully.